The FDA was set to release new guidance on COVID booster shots ahead of the fall, but that's now in question. The agency's chief tells CBS News more data is needed on how well the shots work. That uncertainty is now raising questions about updates to other vaccines, too. CBS's medical contributor, Dr. Celine Gounder, is here to explain what's at stake. So, Dr. Gounder, let's start with the FDA commissioner cited a void of data. Now, is that a void of data specific to COVID, or is this a new standard that he's saying, well, we just always need more data now in this new FDA?
Well, there's some of both. But what we're seeing in particular is this request for more data about the updated seasonal COVID boosters. And that's something that we have essentially been copying our approach for flu vaccines we've been doing for COVID vaccines. So instead of doing full clinical trials, the way we did when the COVID vaccines were first approved, we're really just relying on the previous approval for safety and updating based on the newest strains.
So is it possible to do the work that he wants in the time necessary to get this out the door for the next season?
It's basically impossible because you need to be in the middle of a surge to be conducting one of these studies. And so if you're already in the surge with the new variant and you're trying to see if that updated vaccine works, by the time the surge is over, it's too late, right, to be using that vaccine, that updated vaccine.
Right.
So you're really missing the window of opportunity here.
What happens if there's no booster?
Well, it's a good question. We do have the older vaccines, so is it possible that those could be made available from previous seasons? That's one possibility. Another thing that's being talked about is maybe just approving the updated seasonal booster for certain populations, so older people, high-risk people. But if the FDA does not approve it for other groups, even if you want it, you would not be able to get it.
Very quickly, is there a concern this might go to other vaccines and what would be necessary for them to move forward?
Well, it certainly could apply to the flu vaccines because it was that flu vaccine standard we were using to update. But it's also moving the goalpost where it makes the public question, are these vaccines safe? It makes the companies that invest in these question, should we be developing vaccines because you're going to pull the rug out from under us?
Right.